Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So I wanted to do something a little different here for two reasons. One, I kind of wanted to talk about my overall order of operations for questing and rank ups. That's the main focus of this video. Kind of like it'll be a before and after. This is the before because there's a lot ahead that I plan on doing, and who knows how it'll all turn out. So this is the before. And secondly, as well, I just wanted to kind of talk about the week ahead. I know that's a little bit more short term, but in case you missed it, when I did my weekly crystal opening yesterday, so on Sunday, I mentioned towards the end, I'm actually going to have a friend in town later this week. They'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Leaving sometime, I think, on Sunday morning. So I'll be kind of away for a few days, not really going to be able to be recording any content. So I'm, recording a bunch now over the weekend and these first couple of days to schedule while I'm away, just so that there's not a 4 to 5 day gap without any content. Still playing the game, obviously, as much as I possibly can and getting stuff in, Alliance Quest, Alliance War, and what have you. But just wanted to throw that out there. So, content will still be coming up this week ahead, but it won't be as regular and might not be able to respond to people right away, at least until Sunday, and then getting into next week. So let's talk about champions. Let's talk about rank ups. Let's talk about quests. I have there's a lot of potential that's about to happen. I'll put it that way. So in case you don't know, right now I have, there we go, right there, 3 5-stars that are at rank 5. Beardo is actually also at max sig, but that's totally independent of this. So I've got 3 5-stars at rank 5, and so of course I'm starting to think about my next rank 5 option. But really, I'm starting to think about my next rank 5 options and potential 6-star rank 2 options. Essentially, I'm trying to play the long game right now and figure out what exactly do I want to do with this account in terms of, focusing on Alliance War continuing for our Alliance. Again, I still have a fair amount of the end game content to finish up. And just sort of plan it from there. So for a while, pretty much ever since I pulled him from the last round of features, Symbiote Supreme has been kind of like my main go-to. Like, he is absolutely going to be my next rank 5, period, end of sentence. I pretty much was not going to get talked out of it. I've had some of these other options here for a while: Archangel, MODOK, Hela, Star-Lord. They've been rank 4 for a fairly long time, actually, but I never really considered taking them to rank 5 just yet. Sparky, in case you missed that, I also got him from the last set of features. I had rank up gems from variant 1, actually. I had a tech 2 to 3 and a tech 3 to 4. So as soon as I pulled him, he went straight up, as you can see right there. I do have some solid 5-stars that are only rank 3 that I might potentially take up to rank 5. I mean, I would love to take to rank 5 at some point, but again, we'll talk about the rewards for things later on. But even champions still like Gladiator Hulk. Just sort of looking at my rank 3s right now, champs like Wasp, Infinity Man, going down the line, of course, Domino, Korg, Ghost. Very, very, very solid rank 5 options. Absolutely. I'd love to start seeing those champions be awakened, obviously, before I think about it. But just in terms of current rank 5, or current rank 4s, I should say, Symbiote Supreme was kind of my top choice for a while. Pretty much ever since I pulled him. I got the Mystic Awakening gem from a offer that popped up one day. He's almost at max sig right now, actually. He's 177. There we go. So he's getting pretty close to max sig. He's pretty much my top choice for a while. And then I went for Nick Fury feature Grandmaster Crystals, and I got Captain Marvel. And that changed a lot. I really enjoy playing her. I absolutely want to rank her to, I want to take her to rank 5. So right now it's really a coin flip between Symbiote Supreme, and Captain Marvel. And then in round 8 of, I should just pull up 5-stars. For round 8 of my hunt for Aegon, I did not get Aegon, but I got the man, the myth, the legend, Corvus. So that would be a great rank 5 option at some point. You know, so I just have so many options. But again, there's a fair amount of end game content I've either started or I have not started at all. And I want to plan, well, I already have, but I want to plan how I want to continue doing these in terms of maximizing my potential rank up efforts. So I have done the first full run. Well, I've done the first run of Variant 1. I did that as a live stream a while back. And so, again, those rewards already got opened. Like I just mentioned, you know, the 3 to 4 gem, that was a tech. You got a 2 to 3 rank up gem for each of the 3 chapters. I got what, like well, I got the tech, as I mentioned. I got a science. I'd have to watch back. I don't remember what the third one was. But so I got 3 of those for the 2 to 3s. I've gone back since then, 100% chapter 1. So I did get a 5-star 2015 rank up gem crystal. That has not yet been uploaded. I'm trying to save that and wait until I do chapters 2 and 3 and do a variant 1 100% rewards opening video. However, variant 2 just went live this past week, and sure enough, I actually did the first full run of that already. I did that Friday night after work. I came home, sat down, and just did the whole thing in one fell swoop. So it was pretty straightforward, thankfully. And I did record the opening for that as well. You will be seeing that tomorrow, which is Tuesday, where I will be opening this 5-star basic, as you can see. I did do some of those. Well, I did the feature Grandmaster crystal bundles that popped up. I've got the rank 3 to 4 gem, and again, I have 3 of the rank 2 to 3 gems. So that video will be coming up tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to spoil any of the gems that I got there. I'm not going to talk about anything. Keep it kind of as generic as possible. So the next plan that I have is to do 100% on Variant 2. I want to work on this one before I even think about going back even more into Variant 1, just because this overall is going to be easier than Variant 1. And again, based on how things go in terms of the 2015 rank up gems that I get, and then, of course, the Awakening Gem Crystal, and most importantly, the Rank 5 Crystal. Based on how all that goes, I can be ranking up more champions that I can then take over to Variant 1 and just, you know, resume chipping away at that. But Variant 1 is kind of an asterisk right now. Variant 2 absolutely is the next big piece of content that I'm going to focus on in terms of getting 100% so I can get those rewards. I want to talk about, if you were following More Content March 2, there was a video that I did towards the end of it where I was talking about an announcement that I wanted to put out, which was scheduled for today, actually. That announcement was going to be that I decided to do a Legends run for Act 6.1. The cutoff was this past Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the original idea was I was going to wait until obviously that was over and done with and talk about how my Legends run went, probably talk about my time, and then just, you know, speculate on if I thought I was going to get the title or not, if I thought I was going to be in the top 100 fastest times. But as I was going along, you know, opening my 5-star crystals, looking at my resources, I just didn't really have a comfortable enough roster that I thought was good enough to go for this. So I decided to abandon the Legends run attempt, I should say. So that was what was going to be the announcement for today. I promise I did not forget about it. So instead of that, the announcement is all of this rank up planning and scheduling and what have you. So as you can see, I actually have not started Act 6.1 at all. And I'm going to this week ahead. I'm going to start working on 6.1. However, I bring this up not just to talk about the dodge of the Legends run attempt, but also because I am going to pull a Brian Grant, and I know some others have done this as well. And while I will start chipping away at 6.1 and working on, you know, the first 3 levels, level 4, level 5, I am not going to do 6.1.6, which I know seems a little odd because I don't get the Cavalier title. I don't, I won't at least initially get the completion rewards and what have you. I want to make sure I time it right because, in case you did not know, there is an offer that pops up when you do your first full run of Act 6.1, and it is this one. There was an offer that came out the day that 6.1 came out, which was similar to this. It was 6,000 units, and it was a 5-star rank up gem crystal for rank 3 to rank 4. So it was a rank 4 rank up gem crystal. This, as you can see, is a bit more expensive. It is 12,000 units. However, it is a 5-star rank 5 gem crystal. And those are obviously incredibly rare and incredibly valuable as well. So if we go back to these champions here, so let's look at Sim Supreme. Let's say I'm going to rank him up. So taking him to rank 5 is 2 5-star basic catalysts, 6 of whatever class you have for tier 4 CC, 6 tier 1 alphas, which again obviously not the biggest thing, but then also 6 tier 2 alphas. So you are getting a lot of resources for the 12,000 units. Now again, it's not just the crystal. It's hard to see here, but you get some potions, both solo and team. You get some revives, both solo and team. You get a bunch of energy refills. But obviously the main draw is absolutely the rank up gem crystal. So I am going to intentionally wait. I will start working on X6, but I will intentionally wait and, chip away at like 6.1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I will not do the first full run of 6.1.6 until I have more units saved up, which obviously right now I don't have many, but the grind is real and just, acquiring iTunes and things like that. So once I am ready to pull that trigger, then I will officially finish 6.1.6, even just the first run. And then from there decide, how much more effort do I need to put in to 100% 6.1. Obviously, I would like to do it, but, we'll see where I'm at that point and what do I want to focus on. So getting that offer, that's one rank 5 right there. Getting 100% on variant 2, that's another rank 5 right there. And again, both of those would be out of my control in terms of class, so I wouldn't be able to rank up anybody, but there are great champions in every single class that I would love to rank up as a 5-star who aren't already rank 5. So I am not worried about that in the slightest. I do want to quickly detour, since I haven't mentioned them yet. Any of my 6-stars right now are not rank 2 worthy, 100%. I would not rank 2 any of these champions. The closest I would think of is maybe Hood if he was awakened. But none of these are really rank 2 worthy, in my opinion. The resources just aren't available enough to even remotely consider taking any of these to rank 2, even if they were awakened, over a 5-star rank 5. However, I am pretty darn close to my next 6-star pull. I'm just going to keep opening basics. I'm not going to do featured. So as you can see, I am 590 6-star shards away. So I will be doing a 6-star pull here very, very soon. Based on who that is, who knows? Maybe they will be ranked 2 worthy. I also mention this because I'm getting pretty, as you saw there, I'm getting pretty close to being able to do a natural 5-star to rank 5. So I've got the 2 fully formed tier 5 basics. I'm good to go there. I'm pretty solid overall on tier 4 CC in any class. I mean, as you can see, science is my worst, but I have so many tier 4 CC frag crystals. I have like 30-something full tier 4 CC crystals, so I'm not worried about acquiring those catalysts. The farthest away in terms of any resources are definitely tier 2 alphas. As you can see, I've only got 3 1/3 or so definitely need to build those up. However, if I do end up pulling a 6-star who's actually ranked 2 worthy, then I might, reconsider and perhaps wait until I build up more tier 2 alphas. Obviously, I would need a 3rd tier 5 basic, so I would need a little bit more time. But presuming that it's not the case, then I am, again, only a few tier 2 alphas away from being able to do a rank 5 right there. So with that, and with variant 2 100%, and with the 6.1.6 deal that pops up, that would be potentially 3 additional rank 5 champions that would be happening very quickly, one after another. So again, 2 of them would be out of my control. The class is going to be what it's going to be from those crystals, but I'm not really sweating it too much because, you know, again, if we just go class by class real quick, science would probably be the one that I would hang on to the longest. I mean, potentially take someone like Hulk, Ragnarok, or Wasp up to rank 5. Wasp, of course, I would definitely want to have awakened, but honestly, I would save it for either a Void or any of the Fantastic Four. I would probably, Science would be the one class I'd be like, all right, I'm going to hang on to for a little while until I get some other champions. For skill, of course, I'm 100% waiting on Aegon. So if I could pull him, I do want to take him to rank 5. I have a skill awakening gem for him, so that would be a no-brainer choice. Korg would be up there as well. Not really anyone else at the moment that I would be focusing on, so that is definitely Aegon. I mean, Mutant, there are a fair amount of options. You know, Domino would be the #1 choice, of course. Archangel is still always on the back burner, but I think he's a pretty solid rank 4 and will pretty much always stay that way. But there are others that I don't have that I would like to pull. I mean, Emma would be a very solid rank 5. So I don't know. We shall see. In terms of Cosmic, again, right now it would absolutely go into Captain Marvel. Corvus being a very solid backup choice, of course. But I would absolutely pick Captain Marvel before I would pick Corvus. In terms of tech, it would pretty much be Ghost. It's weird. I mean, unless I happen to get multiple tech rank 5 rank up gem crystals, whatever. Unless I got 2 of them, I don't know. Between Ghost and Sparky, it would honestly be pretty much whoever I awakened first. You know, I don't have a tech gem, so if I happen to pull one from a basic over the other, it would pretty much decide who's going to go to rank 5. But I would be very, very, very happy with obviously doing either one of them. And Mystic, as I mentioned, it is absolutely Sim Supreme right now. I don't know if I happen to get a Mystic like 2015 rank 3 to 4 gem, then, you know, maybe take Magic up or Ghost Rider up first and then do that. But I really would want them to be awakened. But yeah, it's pretty much Sim Supreme, way ahead of everybody else. So yeah, that's kind of it. Like I said, I just kind of want to talk about the order of operations of things. The other thing that I can sidetrack to, if I happen to pull an Aegon, since I know I can do it right now, but I've talked forever and a day about getting back into Labyrinth. I've just done the one path still. And, I mean, again, I know I have options now that I could work on, but if I pull Aegon as a 5-star, I would take him all the way up as quickly as I could. Again, I have the Awakening Gem. I've got like 126 stones I can put into him, and I would just try and pound out Labyrinth as quickly as I could. I mean, there's the generic gem, 45,000 5-star shards, but also the 8 tier 2 alphas, which would obviously come very much in handy when talking about all of these rank ups. And, you know, you get the Ultron Classic and the 6 stone crystals and the tier 4 CCs, but just thinking about rank ups, it's absolutely the tier 2 alpha, the 8 tier 2 alpha frags, and the 5-star generic gem, which might help in terms of deciding who I would take to a rank 5. But, so yeah, so I think if I get Aegon, I'll pretty much stop everything and go grind out Labyrinth of Legends. But until then, that is the order of operations. Now that I've done Variant 2, the first full run, I'm going to work on 100%. Then, once that is done, I'm going to start chipping away at Act 6. Maybe do them both at the same time. Again, just do, you know, a path here, a path there. But intentionally taking my time to not finish 6.1.6 until I'm ready to get the rank 5 offer that pops up. And then go from there. So, yeah, that'll wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of my plan. Who are you planning to take up next in terms of any big rank ups, whether it's a 5-star to rank 4, rank 5, a 6-star to rank 2 maybe. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what your plans are. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. 3 buttons all in a row that really help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you stuck all the way to the end here. And if you listened to me ramble on for many a minute, I definitely appreciate that. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.